Hi guys, it is me, April, Disney mom of 2, and today we are quarantine crafting, quarantine craft party, quarantine. Okay, I'm done. So a couple of us Disney YouTubers, I say a couple, it's like 30 something of us, did quarantine crafts. So what that means is we took craft supplies we already had because we're all staying in our house and created a Disney inspired craft. I will link a list of all the channels involved down below. To thank the hosts of this quarantine craft party, Kat, Perfectly Kat, Mary from the Sisketears, and I believe Roxanna from Life with Roxanna. They organized this and came up with this idea to keep us all entertained and to keep you all entertained. So, without further ado, let's get into my craft. Today we are making a reverse canvas inspired by Sleeping Beauty. Okay, so we are going to start by taking the canvas off the wood border. So I'm going to be using my needle nose pliers to take all the staples out. Hopefully my needle nose pliers. We're going to do this. So now all the staples are out, you're just going to take your canvas off and set it aside for most of the time. Wow, this one's real straight. It's from the dollar store, but this is a quarantine craft. This was supposed to be stuff you had on hand, and I had dollar store canvas on hand. So we're gonna work with the crookedness of this. Most of the time I stain these with a stain, but today I'm going to try using paint. So I'm just using some black multi-surface premium satin acrylic paint that I have. I've got my paint brushes and my sponges over here, so we're just going to paint it black. Which side do I want? I'm going to use this side because it doesn't have the staple marks. Okay, so I've went ahead and flattened my canvas out that I took off my wood on some pieces of magazine so I don't get any more paint on the table since I had to stop and clean that up. So I'm going to be painting this all pink because I want Aurora's reflection to be pink because I prefer her in her pink dress. So we're going to start here. Ooh. This is the pink I had on hand. It is a home decor chalk paint that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's called Vintage Victorian. It's a little lighter than I would prefer if I was going out and buying paint for this project, but it's what we got. So it's what we're gonna do. Okay, so now that my canvas is completely covered in pink and all the spots that I think are going to be needed to are painted, I'm going to set that aside and let that dry. Okay, so we're going to be using my Cricut to cut out the silhouette of Princess Aurora. I have already put my removable vinyl, all I have is orange, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be taking it back off, on my mat. I'm going to load it in. Make sure your settings on vinyl. Come over to the computer, click make it, in design space. Make sure that I slightly know how to measure when I cut. Click continue. And then cut it. Okay, and unload. Take your cut off your mat. And then I always put the plastic that it comes with right back on so your mat stays cleaner and secure. And then I'm going to, can't really see it on here a whole lot, but I'm going to trim some of this excess off so I can save this for smaller projects. And then this should be a quick, easy weed. So I'm just starting from the corner. Slowly pulling up. If there is talking in the background, my littlest human has woken up from her nap, but I really wanted to finish this part. And then I'm going to take my weeding tool and just do the little, that is not my weeding tool. That's my scoring wheel. And now I'm just going to get the inside of her hair without getting it stuck to my hair. That would be ideal. Right. So once my canvas dries, we will take transfer tape and put this on there and paint over it blue. Once that all dries, we'll peel it up and we should have our almost finished project. Okay, so our pink canvas has dried. So we are now going to put a removable vinyl Aurora on there. So I have cut a piece of transfer tape. I use contact paper from Walmart. It comes in a huge thing and it's like $5.99. Some people can't get it to work, but I usually don't have issues with it. Just peeling it from the corner. You do a hot dog, yes, hot dog style. No, that's hot dog. This is hamburger. Hamburger! I'm kind of put it in the middle. And then I'm taking my scraper tool. But I'm just kind of scraping it along so it sticks to the contact paper. Really, the only time I have issues with using contact paper instead of like transfer tape is when it's a thick vinyl or a like sparkly one. So we're going to attempt to take it off. And as long as you're not super speedy, it will work. Trash. Alright, and I'm going to line up where I want her, make sure she's straight-ish. That looks good. I just do the same thing with my scraper. And scrape. I'm trying not to scrape too terribly much on the excess and just more on the decal because I'm afraid that this chalk paint might come up a little bit. Excuse me. Come up a little bit when I try and take it off the contact paper. scrape, 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 scrape. And just go slow again so you don't rip anything. And because I've never done this before. I've never put vinyl on a painted anything that wasn't like a piece of wood that's sealed with something. Oh, see, I didn't want to. Whew! That could have been bad. Alright. She is on there. Okay, so the next step, I'm going to use this light blue gloss acrylic paint that I have and paint over the entire thing, because my goal is to be able to take the removable vinyl off and just have the pink underneath. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry. Probably gonna have to do another coat on the blue. So now this is a little bit dry. We're going to peel this off because my husband seems to think it would work better damp. Okay, now we are going to wait for it to completely dry and then we'll put the frame back on. Okay, now that this is most of the way dry, we're going to take our frame that we previously painted black. We're just going to line it up where we want Miss Princess Aurora at. So that's about where I want it. You can hot glue this and just pull it tight. I prefer to use a staple gun. But I'm not bringing the camera to the garage because the garage is a black hole and you won't be able to see anything anyways. So I'm going to take this where I have it and take it into the garage and be right back. Okay, so we stapled the back with a staple gun in the garage, which I didn't take you to because it was a dark cave. So you're going to be left with all this extra. What do you do with that? You use a box cutter and you trim it off. So I'm just willy-nilly guessing. Okay, now that you've got that cut, you're just going to take the excess off, turn her over, and voila! You have a reverse canvas Aurora silhouette. Kind of reminds you of the ones they make on Main Street, right? Of yourself. So if you wanted to, which I probably will end up doing, it's probably not in this video, is you can get one of those claw tooth hanger things and nail it in the back, and you got it. You can hang it up on your wall. Alright, so here is our finished product one more time. If you liked this video, please be sure and give it a big thumbs up. But check out everyone else's videos in the description box and let them all know that they did an awesome, awesome job, and I'm looking forward to watching each and every one of yours videos because, you know, staying at home. Bye! Have a safe quarantine.